Welcome to Glasgow. It's day 10 of the COP26 meeting and I'm Sylvia Knight from the Meteorological Society. I'm in the blue zone at COP26 in space that has technically become United Nations territory for the duration of the meeting, whereas UK police are responsible for security outside the venue, and in the green zone, here in the blue zone, we've got UN security. Yesterday in Glasgow, the headline news was the arrival of Barack Obama, past President of the USA, to encourage the delegates. One of the main aims of COP26 will be to finalise the Paris rulebook, the detailed rules that make the Paris Agreement work. The key area is the setting up of carbon markets, which allow some countries to compensate for their emissions by paying for emissions reductions in other countries. There are lots of questions about how these will work. For example, if a large multinational organisation invests in preserving or restoring an area of rainforest, does the organisation or the country that the rainforest is in get the credit? Carbon markets could help develop really effective collaboration across the globe to tackle climate change, but if it's poorly designed, it could let polluters buy the right to pollute too easily. Many observers are worried that this will be the toughest negotiations in COP26 and the parties might even fail to reach an agreement. Another sticking point seems to be the loss and damage negotiations we mentioned last week. The richer countries seem reluctant to pledge to support less wealthy countries facing the consequences of extreme weather events linked to climate change need. What are the penalties if a country fails to meet its pledged financial contributions or reductions in greenhouse gas emissions? COP is more about helping countries to comply with their promises than about punishing them if they fail. The pressure to comply comes from the media, who wants to get press that they failed to deliver on a promise. Today at COP, the focus is on gender, science and innovation. Focusing on innovation, we've been hearing about all sorts of potential technologies to help us reach net zero. New technologies can make the sails on wind turbines far lighter, making the greenhouse gas emissions associated with building them far smaller and meaning that they can be longer and generate more energy. We've also seen plans for small, automated underground net zero trains delivering parcels from out-of-town warehouses to local distribution centres. That would reduce the traffic and the pollution that online shopping causes. But how would you feel about having a tiny nuclear reactor outside your home as a personal power supply? Or how would you feel about feeding your pet dog food based on insects? As new innovative technology will be needed in pretty much every job in the very near future, it's easy to see how every future career could be classified as a green career.